finally here, my long anticipated series documenting my progress towards building my own successful online business from scratch. I know this is there's been a long build up for this since I announced it about a month ago, and here we are. We're finally here, and I'm really excited, and I hope you are too, because this is going to be really exciting. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not an expert. I'm not someone who's done this over and over and over again. All I can tell you and show you is what I have been learning and what I've learned from many different online business experts and other people that have built their successful online businesses and taking their courses and going through their trainings. So that's what you're going to see here. You're going to see what I have learned as I go about building my own online business, which will involve teaching audio engineering and music production. So without further ado, we'll get into this first video, which is finding your vision. So this first video is a little less, I guess, practical than the other ones that will be coming. But I don't think, make sure you don't skip this though if you're going about building your own business, because this is really like the foundation of your business. So first of all, a little bit about me. Hi, I'm Reagan, and I'm 23 years old. I'm a homeschool graduate. I live in Florida, and I've been studying online business for the past 3 years, ever since I left the Ohio State University, where I was previously going to college for business. Since then, I've kind of just been studying online business, and from many different people that are out there. It's kind of a interconnected community of these online business building people. So I've been learning from them, and I'm trying to put this all together because I'm getting married in just 3 months, which is pretty crazy to think about. So building this online business and getting married, they go kind of hand in hand, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But first of all, why start an online business? Big one is financial freedom. So in a lot of jobs out there today, it's how much you make is very much dependent on a lot of different factors outside of your control. First of all, it can be very difficult to find a well-paying job that gives you that financial freedom. The other thing is just with the economy and whatnot, you can easily find yourself without a job for whatever reason. So I want to avoid that by having my own online business, which how much I make is kind of dependent on just on me and how well I do and what kind of benefit I'm providing to others. So that's a huge draw for starting your own online business. That might be one for you as well if you don't like where you are financially and you want to obtain more financial freedom. Then an online business is a great way to go. Another one is time freedom. So having an online business really allows you to automate a lot of things and give you the ability to make a passive income online. This means that you are making money while you sleep sometimes, and it's getting away from the old model of time for dollars, having to trade time for money. And online, there's definitely a lot of work up front, but once you get everything in place and automated, you can find yourself making money without having to expend time. So that gives you a lot of freedom because you can use that time for other things. And one of those things is relational freedom, because if you have that extra time, then you can spend more time with your family. And that's a big draw for me because, like I said, I'm going to be getting married, and I'd rather be spending that time with my wife and my own family versus away and working all the time. So online business is another big draw for me, and that could be the same for you. So maybe you'd like to be home with your family more. Maybe you're a working mom, or maybe you're working dad, or maybe you're stay-at-home mom who wants to bring her husband home and have him at home more, so that he doesn't have to be away. And again, an online business, especially a family online business, is a really great way to achieve that relational freedom. So basically, the bottom line is just having an online business grants you a whole lot more freedom in a lot of different areas. So if that's attractive to you, then you might want to consider starting an online business. It's very attractive to me, so that's why I'm going about this. But what are the drawbacks? So it's definitely not easy. There's kind of a lot of stuff put into place for you when you work for an employer. I'm not saying that. Every job has its own difficulties, so I'm not saying that having an online business is necessarily harder, but there's definitely a lot of unknowns and a lot of stuff you have to do yourself that you wouldn't normally have to do if you worked for an employer. And of course, you're building everything on your own, so that's kind of a whole new area. So it's definitely not easy. Building your own online business isn't a get rich quick model, although there are a lot of examples of it happening to other people. That hasn't been our experience in the online businesses that we have built. But though it may not be easy, I think it's definitely worth it. And another drawback is it takes time. So again, it's not something that can be done, overnight. Most people, it takes them years to build a successful online business. It took us 4 years. I'm going to be, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be trying to do it in 1 year. So that's kind of unlikely, but part of that is just to make it a big goal. It kind of gives you extra motivation to try and achieve it. So, and also trying to follow the aim small, miss small advice from the Patriot. So, aiming for a big goal here, and hopefully if I miss, it's not by much. So. Bottom line though, yeah, it definitely takes time. It's, a lot of people enter the online world thinking that's going to be nice and easy and everything goes smoothly, and they, try a few things and they don't work at first and then they want to give up. So, nope, that's not how it works. You got to keep trying different things. And, I don't know if you heard that sounded on the recording, but my computer made a sound. Anyway, it takes time. And so don't be discouraged if it's taking longer than you think, because it takes, it's going to take some time to build it. I'm going to try to do it in 1 year, but we don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll have to keep watching to see if that happens. So the foundation of your business is your vision. In other words, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you going to build this business? We talked about some benefits of having an online business, but that isn't what your business is about. What's your business for? What's your online business going to do? So your vision, this is just my definition here, is the end purpose for what you do and the ultimate results you would like to achieve. So I really encourage you to spend a lot of time really thinking this through. So what is your business trying to accomplish? Is it for my business, I'll be getting this in the next slide, I believe. But yeah, really think about what it is you want your business to do. And what your ultimate vision is for your business ending up. If, you could achieve any results, what would you like those results to be? And really spend some time thinking about those. So what's my vision? So first of all, here's a picture of me and my future wife, Haley. So big motivation for me in building my online business here. And I'll get to that a little more at the bottom of here. But first of all, my vision for this music and audio engineering online business is to help other music producers like me learn how to make professional quality productions. Now, I'm still learning this because I'm not an expert, but helping teach others is going to help me, first of all, learn more. Plus, I do know more than people who are less experienced than myself. So that's going to be the people I'm going to be teaching, people who know less than me, people who were where I was a couple years ago. I like to help them because there's just so much out there, so much unknowns, a lot of, it's really kind of a difficult thing to learn. And it's really helpful to have other people out there teaching. It's really hard to learn on your own. So that's what I like to provide, and also like to help other music producers and artists achieve their dreams and make a living through music. Cause, I can definitely relate to this one because I have a strong desire to be able to make a, living through my music that I write and, produce. But but I haven't achieved this yet myself. So I think part of my business is going to be trying to figure that out and help other artists achieve that. So that's kind of my dream, because I'd really like to be able to, that's kind of something that motivates me and drives me, as something I like to be able to help others do. So think about that too for your business. What is it that you have a drive for, have a passion for? What's something you'd like to, help others achieve? And really make it, about others, 'cause that's what your business is all about. It's all about helping others. And that's really, business gets kind of a bad, reputation in our culture and a lot of, areas. But business done right, when it really all comes down to it, the purpose of business is to help other people. So business really gives you a great opportunity to help others in a way that you could never help others without your business. And then again, personally, why personally do you want to have this business? What's your personal motivation? What benefits will you have by creating this online business? And for me, like I said before, it's being able to work from home and being able to have that time with my wife. And another one is just, there's other things, kind of dreams I have that I like to be able to achieve, that having that financial freedom would allow, like building a nice professional home recording studio. I've got some gear, I've got some kind of a makeshift studio, but nothing like that I'd like to have if I, had that financial freedom. So what's something, what's kind of a dream that you would have, kind of brainstorm that and think about how, achieving that online business can help you reach that goal. And, again, you have that financial time and relationship freedom with your online business. So yeah, I really encourage you to just kind of like really paint the picture. What would your life be if you achieved that vision for your business, that ultimate goal? And like, for me, it would be, becoming a recognized authority and everything that the benefits that go with that in the audio industry, and being able to help, thousands of other music producers and music artists. That would just be amazing and really, fulfilling experience. And being able to work with my wife through all this, have her involved in the business and be a family home business would just be like a dream come true. So, and it'd provide that time, financial and relational freedom. So really kind of think about, all this and, maybe write it down and, or make a video. That's something I'm actually working on. It's kind of like making a video actually of kind of what my life would be like in the future. And it's kind of might seem a little new agey, or I'm not sure what the ethereal or something, all this vision stuff, but it's really important, because if you don't, then you can really kind of lose your way and get distracted and go off down a road you didn't plan on going down originally, or just lose the motivation and lose sight of why it is you're doing all this. So it's good to have this all down, so you can really help you stay focused towards achieving your goals. And goals are different from vision. I just want to say that also. So there'll be another video where I talk about my goals, and goals are going to be more concrete, more step-by-step, broken down, and I'll be going through that in another future video. But right now we're just working on vision, and you want to make your vision big and inspiring. So the bigger it is, the better, because that, provides more motivation actually. Tim Ferriss, I believe, talks about this in the 4-Hour Work Week. It's better to have, this big inspiring goal that motivates you, that seems impossible to go after, versus something that kind of seems small. It'll be easier to give up. And again, this is different from goals, because you want your goals to be more specific, more easily obtainable. But vision-wise, yeah, you want to keep it big and inspiring. And that's what I have with mine, is being able to help thousands of people, being seen as an authority, being able to work from home, all that. So that really helps you stay motivated and inspired. So really, again, take the time to write this down and plan this all out. Hi, thanks for watching my video on forming your vision and laying the foundation for your business. Next week, or not next week, this Friday, it should be later this week, I'll be sharing my next video on overcoming fears and limiting beliefs that may be holding you back from starting an online business, or from being successful in your online business. And again, these videos might not seem as practical as you might be wanting them to be, but I think it's really important that you start this foundation for your business. You really have this vision, and you go into your business with both feet, and you don't have any fears or doubts hanging on you when you start. So, and again, this is documenting my progress towards starting my own online business, and this is where I started. I started with creating a vision, what I wanted to do with my online business and why I wanted to do it, and I also had to address a lot of fears and limiting beliefs that were kind of preventing me from really wanting to start this, and so I had to overcome those, and then once we get through these, then next week's videos, I'll be going into the actual blueprint that other successful online business owners and creators have used to build their online businesses, and also really going into the more practical steps for achieving success online. So that'll be next week, and then once that week is over, then I believe I'll really start going into some really practical stuff, starting your blog, finding logo, getting a logo designed, getting your domain and all that stuff. So definitely stick around, and so please like this video if you indeed liked it, and also subscribe so you can make sure to get all the future videos, and let me know in the comments if anything didn't make sense, you didn't understand anything, anything you liked, didn't like. You could tell me my voice was annoying or doesn't sound good, but I'm afraid I won't be able to do anything about that. So so post in the comments though if there's anything you'd like changed, or if you have any questions about anything, and I'll try to answer those either in the comments or in future videos. So but thanks for watching, and stay tuned, so I'll have great new videos on the horizon. So stick around, and I'll talk to you later.